Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. In the last episode, Mr. Tumnus was made a knight by King Arthur, so now he's serving in the round table, and his first quest is to go slay a dragon. And unfortunately, none of Arthur's knights, other knights could deal with this task, because they're all on quests, which means that, well, as everything in this game so far, Mr. Tumnus is gonna have to solve the problems. So, I'm just gonna go take a little detour here through these two secret rooms to get some medicine, get some sub-weapons. And we'll come over here, grab some hearts. We're able to actually start using the psychic ability that that Merlin gave us as well. So we can actually shoot all the way across the screen. I'll use it eventually. Here we go. Here it comes right now. Got these big blobs. If they hang around a little bit, yeah, they shoot little projectiles at you. And when you defeat them, they split into 3 smaller little blobs. So not too much of a problem here, but a little bit later, I'll run into rooms where there's 2 of them. So we got dinosaurs here. So we got dragons and dinosaurs. If you're on the same axis as the dinosaur, it spits a big like bubble at you. So I'm thinking of Terranigma. There's these frog enemies in Zoo, which is a dungeon in Africa. That you have to get hit by one of their bubbles, because it pushes you back across the screen, and you have to do that so it pushes your character arc across the screen to hit a wall and knock it down. So that's one of the few times when you have to get hit by an enemy to proceed in the game. So Terranigma, that's an interesting game. Earth Mystery is the third game in the Soul Blazer trilogy. The first one is Soul Blazer, then Illusion of Gaia, and then Terranigma. And Terranigma apparently was never released in America. It was only released in Europe in the PAL version, they call it. I think there's 3 major versions of games. Usually there's like the game that comes out in Asia, and then there's the PAL version, which is the European version, and then you have the American version. So, whew. I think that's how things work. So, sometimes games come out in one area and not in another. Although usually it's whatchamacallit, like a game will come out in the Asia region, but not in like the American or European region. I think the reason for that is just, translation issues. So, it's, obviously, English probably being the predominant language spoken in, like, the European and, American market. You translate it for one of those audiences, it's pretty much ready to go for the other one. Where, obviously, you have the Asian languages. Probably not, requiring all that translation, so now we got a new type of knight here, the Gold Knight. He's like the Dark Nuts from, Zelda, where you have to hit him from the side or the back, otherwise he's gonna block your attacks with his shield. So, we got these balls that, move back and forth like the bowling balls in, Captain Bell's chapter in Star Tropics, the first one, chapter 5, and like those bowling balls, you can hit them with your weapon and stun them for a little bit. Well, in Star Tropics 1, you can stun them for a little bit. In this one, you can like stun them forever. So, alright, we want to up ahead is the way to go. We want to make a quick stop over on this side here to grab some more medicine. Ooh, and Mr. Tumnus, unfortunately, he got stuck in a trap there. Kind of like how in Transylvania there. there was those traps, and that one medicine. The fire, they came up and hit Mr. Tumnus when he was trying to get his medicine. So, Mr. Tumnus likes his medicine. Most rats don't seem to like their medicine. I have a funny story about medicine and rats. I had two rats. Well, two of my last rats, Arthur and Durf. They were both on the same type of medicine, and it was really funny because I would try to give Arthur some medicine, or Durf, doesn't matter which one, and they wouldn't want to take it. So like, say I'm trying to give Arthur some medicine. Well, he wouldn't want the medicine. But Durf would be like, oh, you're giving Arthur something, I want it, because he sees his brother getting something. So then Durf would be like, give me the medicine, and then I'd give the medicine to Durf, and Durf would eat it up. But then Arthur would see Durf getting something from me, and then Arthur would be like, oh, wait, how come you giving him something? I want it. Give me what you giving him. It's like, it's the medicine that you didn't want, Arthur. But he sees Durf getting it, so he wants it. The same thing, like if I went to give Durf the medicine first, then Arthur would see it, and Durf wouldn't want it. He'd be like, no, I don't want it. But then Arthur would see me offering Durf something. He'd be like, oh, I want this medicine. So, yeah, like they have like the, I think they say like, rats kind of have the mentality of like a 2 or 3 year old child. So basically like a young infant, They're smart and, can be trained to do different tasks, but they still, I guess, have that, me mentality or whatever, so selfish gene or something. But yeah, it's pretty, it's cute. So I just got speaking of cute, it's so funny because I got a message. Well, I took my dog Spartacus to the vet today. He had a recheck-up, and there was the main vet is on maternity leave right now, and whatchamacallit, so we had a roaming vet in there. So I was talking with her, and I saw this one sign, and the dog like kept trying to turn away, like hide, and because the dog, didn't know the vet, and plus, the dog's, dog really doesn't like the vet anyway to begin with. So anyway, yeah, they say that, I guess, most dogs, like, I guess they can smell fear. So, obviously the vet can be a very stressful place, so I guess they pick up and smell the fear pheromones from, other animals and stuff. So, but anyway, Spartacus kept trying to hide, and it reminded me of, my one rat, Merlin, who, I saw this, like, little placard, this, sign for HeartGuard, which is, like, a heartworm prevention medicine, and, I always just think it was funny, because Merlin, when he used to go to the vet, he was my first rat, he would always, want to hide, and I got this really cute picture of him, hiding behind the placard, this HeartGuard placard, and, so I was telling the vet about it, and lo and behold, on my Facebook feed today, I got like a memory, and it was actually a memory of Merlin hiding at the vet. So it was like really time appropriate, the story that I told at the vet, to get it at the Facebook feed. So yeah, we got more knights here. Actually, this room is a little bit easier than the last room, because the last room had 2 gold knights. This one has replaced one of the gold knights with 2 silver knights, but you can hit them whenever, so they're actually a little bit easier. So I'm doing really terrible at this thing, which is weird because I just saw a video channel. I forget what it's called, but it's a guy does these challenges from these old Nintendo cards that came in Nintendo Power, and one of the challenges that I just saw was to beat this this level in Star Tropics 2 without taking any damage. And of course the guy did it, and it was like, wow, pretty neat how he did it. So it's like Super Nintendo Super Power Club or something. So I'm doing video thing here, so maybe I'll do a link in the video description if you're interested in it. But so I will try some of the strategies that he uses to defeat the boss up here, the dragon. Now he uses the psychic power. I'm using these 3 stars because the dragon shoots fire, and it shoots it in like three waves, like a spread shot. It goes front, then to its right, then to its left. So as long as you're not really in front of the dragon's face, he's not going to hit you with his breath. The 3-star sub item that we have here, you can hit him from the side here, so you can avoid getting hit by that fire. Now the dragon just basically walks towards you. When he gets basically like 75%, 80% of the way down the room, he goes into like a flying pattern and flies around the room and shoots fireballs. Now the strategy that guy in that Nintendo thing was using is he's like, you lure him down to the right and kind of herd the fireballs that way. And then you can avoid them by going in a counterclockwise direction. That's how he avoided all the fireballs and taking a hit. But I did not take all those hits, but I did manage to defeat the dragon anyway and pick up the last block, the L block. And we also get the final hearts. Now we have a full life meter, so we have all the blocks, the best weapon, the best psychic power, full life. Mr. Tumnus is ready to go, but he can't put all the blocks together. What is Mr. Tumnus gonna do? Well, he's gonna leave the cave, and he's gonna have to use the Oxford World Wonder again. Hey, look who it is. It's Micah the princess. Mr. Tumnus, can you hear me? Mr. Tumnus, we need your help. Come back to Sea Island, hurry. Sea Island's where we started Mr. Tumnus started his adventure in the last game. And he's gonna open the... It's interesting, it says you open it to the last page, but if you look at the graphic there, you're right in the middle. So... Well, Mr. Tumnus is making his last journey through time! Look at Mr. Tumnus just rotating around there. What a silly little rat. Way to go, Mr. Tumnus! For the final chapter, Chapter 9. He is going to finish his adventure in the same place he started his first adventure. When he won that sweepstake for a trip to the tropics. The sweepstake that he didn't even enter. Oh, Mr. Tumnus, he learned a little too late that yeah, you don't accept things that are too good to be true. Man, look at all these pigs, all these boars. What happened to all the islanders? You know, we just got a bunch of pigs. Hopefully Yum Yum ain't around. Hey, there's a kid up there. We'll talk with him. Let's keep talking to the pigs. Maybe Mr. Tumnus can speak pig. Let's see. Nope. Well, I'll just say an oink oink snort. Maybe the chief is around. Maybe whatever you know, these pigs are doing in here. You know, maybe he escaped. Did the pigs just come and raid the village and scare all the villagers off? Maybe they're all hanging out in this hut. Let's check it out. Nope, there's a pig on the seat. What's going on here? Mr. Tumnus, you must find out. Let's go talk with that kid. He has a fishing pole. Let's see what he has to say. Mr. Tumnus, welcome back to Coca-Cola. The strange thing happened. I came back from fishing and found all the villagers were changing the boars. If that isn't weird enough, odd sounds have been coming from this tunnel. Please help us, Mr. Tumnus. Good luck. Yep, well, we're gonna end the game in the dungeon that we started. The first dungeon in the last game is the final dungeon in this game. So come back in our next episode where we actually dive into that dungeon. Take care. Bye.